Hello everyone, this is Melanie here, and I wanted to discuss the difference today between round drills and square drill diamond paintings. This is something that I feel like has been covered pretty well on YouTube, but it can be a little confusing about which one to choose. Well, I'm going to tell you I do both. I love both, and I will tell you why. But I will let you be the judge at the end of which one you think is the winner for you, because everybody's got a different opinion on this. So what I have in front of me are two diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club, and I wanted to compare square and round for the same company so that you could see kind of apples to apples instead of doing a different company because they may do something completely different. But what I have here is the canvas called I Miss You. And I can't roll it out and show you the entire thing right now, but I have a review video that I'm going to be posting that will show you the entire thing. This one is a round drill canvas. The one on the bottom underneath this one is a square drill canvas. It is also from Diamond Art Club, and it is fabulous. It is called The Little Mermaid. So if you get a chance to go on and look at that one, I'll be doing a review on this one as well, kind of a box opening. But I can't roll it all the way out because these are huge diamond paintings. Now I've done a little bit on each one to show you the comparison on how they look. I know the colors are different. It's a little bit different to compare the vibrancy on super bright next to the dark ones, but I do want to give you some information on like I said, the pros and cons. So when most people start, they start with round. Square actually came around later. Round are the ones that started to begin with. So this is what most people are familiar with, are the round ones. The round drills go down so fast. And I'm going to show you right here using a section of this piece on my I Miss You canvas. So the round ones go down fast. And the reason for that is you're not having to be as meticulous about placement. You can get them into place, you can shift them around a little bit, you have a little bit of play with them. So for a new diamond artist, I would recommend you start with a round. And that way you can complete the project faster, you can feel a little bit more successful, get an idea for how it is supposed to feel, but you can see how quickly, good Lord, how quickly those went into place. Okay. So this particular canvas, I started working on the mermaid one first, and I just have been obsessed with these colors. So I was like, well, I'm going to do this one too. So the other night I got this one out and started working on it, and I got this much done in the amount of time that I had done about an inch on this one, or a couple of inches on this one. So definitely faster, way faster for the round. Now, I'm gonna kind of slide this one out of the way. I'm gonna just roll it up because what I wanna show you in a minute, it's a comparison. All right, so on the bottom one here, this is a square. Now, there's a lot more per square inch of drills. It's a lot more dense, I guess you could say, on the square than it is on the round. So what I'm going to do here is get out a color, and let's just do the triangle here, which is invisible. Oh, 823. So here are my square drills. I won't do a ton. I'm just going to pour some in here, shake it side to side, back and forth, side to side a little more, not flinging them out everywhere, and back and forth. All right, so let's compare the two side by side really quickly. So the round is a little tiny bit larger, it appears, than the square, and that might, account for why it takes so many square to, to make a section. But I'm going to do this little part right here. The difference with this is I have to take a little more time to get these into the section where they belong. If they're not lined up, it is obvious. You don't have to be super slow or super meticulous, but you really do need to make sure they're side by side. And the other thing is, when you pick it up on your tool, you need to make sure that your edge is straight. So if it's at a diamond, you know, you would have to turn and put it in straight. So I'm gonna just put it in between two of these. I wish my light was a little brighter. I think my aunt light's kind of losing its life after 20-something years of having it. So let's just, and I wanted to do this at real time, so I don't want to time lapse this because I want you to see the comparison on how long it takes. Now, I'm almost finished with this section, and I make sure all these are pushed down. Now, this one over here is a little wonky, so I'm going to kind of twist it. I want to push them all into place. Sometimes I have to go back with my finger and push just to make sure. But I would brayer these square ones. The round ones I do as well, but I'm always going to brayer my square because the squares sometimes cannot be pushed down completely into their spot, which would make a big difference in the final result. Like this one right here, I just noticed wasn't completely pushed down. So it is important to brayer both of them, but mostly your square. So that is the comparison between the two. And the final point of comparison will be the end result. So if you are going to purchase a small diamond painting, do a square drill. And the reason I say that is because the overall picture does not look as pixelated. It is a lot smoother in the end. There's a lot more detail in it. So if you're gonna do a large one, you can definitely get away with the round. There's less detail, but it is still beautiful. And if you guys will check out my Marilyn Monroe video, that one is I think it's a 22 inch by 22 inch, so it's a rather large canvas, but it was a round drill, and it's incredible, but it's not pixelated, but the size of it helps it not to look pixelated. So if this was a small piece and it was round, it would look really pixelated, like a low resolution picture almost. So the larger you go with a round, the better it looks. The square can look really good even if it's smaller because of the fact that it's so tight and the colors pack in so tight and there's not as much open space. So if you're gonna go with a detailed one that's smaller, definitely square. All right, you guys, I would love for you to comment in the bottom about which one is your favorite. Do you have a preference? And tell me why. I would love to hear your positive comments. Negative comments will be deleted. So don't be that person. All right, you guys, I hope this has been helpful for you. Please leave a comment. Please make sure you like and subscribe so that you can continue to see what else we have in store. I will see you soon, and thank you as always for watching.